it, then don't listen.
Chirp family, what's going on? It's your boy HeIsMellowD, Mellow, Jalo, Drippy, whatever you want to call me. And we are back with another episode of I'ma Shut Up Podcast. This is episode 66. I hope everyone's having a good day out there. If you're not having a good day, go do something to make sure that you're having a good day, because who's in charge of your happiness? You are. Before we get started, I just want to say, make sure you're liking, following, sharing, subscribing, retweeting, reposting, telling people about this pod so this pod can grow. And I love y'all for being here from the beginning and still being here from my hiatus. So thank y'all. As I said, this is episode 66. So this is the Alan Faneca. It's Alan Faneca. He is Hall of Fame offensive guard. He played most of his career for the Steelers, and he's in the Hall of Fame. So it's his episode. Shout out to you, my boy. Yeah, man. Just getting back into the pod things. A couple of things that happened while I was on my little hiatus that I didn't tell y'all about last pod that I wanted to tell y'all about, man. So, just, y'all know I'm an Uber driver, and I recently got back on Lyft, too. I'm going to tell y'all about that. But my Uber woes, bro. So, I went through, like, some crazy problems with my inspection. It was just, like, ridiculous, for real. It was like, so look, my car is registered in New Jersey, right? All my stuff is registered in New Jersey because that's where I'm from. That's where I originated. My license, everything is in New Jersey. So when I first started doing Uber and Lyft, I signed up in the Philadelphia market because when you sign up, it's like, different rates and everything. And I just thought I would do better in the Philadelphia market. So that's what I did, sign up in the Philadelphia market. Time passes, I'm able to drive on Uber in Jersey and Philadelphia, but my market is Philly, okay? So, I've been on Uber doing this for a few years now. Typically, when it comes to inspection, I always do it the same exact way. It's like a paper they had. It's like a Uber inspection paper that you have, and you fill it out, put it in, and that's just that, right? So, but because I have a Tesla now, I did it once with my Tesla last year. Everything was fine. This year, I go to do the paper. They're like, oh, we don't accept that paper anymore. I'm like, this is the paper that I got from y'all, like, website. Well, I mean, I got it from their website, like, last year, but I've just printed out a few different copies. And, yeah, excuse me. So, if you don't know, they don't inspect EV cars in New Jersey. Well, they don't inspect Teslas. So, I've never had an inspection sticker on my car, because they don't give them to you if you're a Jersey Tesla, right? So, yeah, I would just hand in the paper. That's it. Gave them the paper last year, or took a picture of the paper last year, and fine, everything was cool. This year, I go to take a picture of a new paper, fill it all out, do my little inspection, and it was really just me inspecting my car, make sure it was good, but it was good. So do all that, and I upload the picture of the new paper. They're like, oh, no, we don't accept this. I'm like, what are you talking about? You don't accept this? This is the exact same. Like, if you look on my file last year, this is the exact same paper that I had that I uploaded. Is just with updated information. You feel what I'm saying? They're like, oh, no, we understand that, but our system has changed, and we don't accept just the paper anymore. You got to get an inspection sticker. I'm like, all my stuff is registered in New Jersey, so how am I going to get an inspection sticker? They start sending me pictures of, like, a Philly inspection sticker. I'm like, y'all, I understand, like, my market is in Philadelphia, yes, but my car and everything is registered in New Jersey. So how am I supposed to do that? They're like, oh, you could just go and get an inspection from somebody in Philly. I'm like, you cannot crawl. I'm like, first of all, I don't know what's wrong with Uber. I guess their customer service people don't like just know state rules or just common sense, because why are you telling me that I can get an inspection in a different state when my car is registered in another state? Like, why? That doesn't even make any sense. But they kept trying to tell me that I could do that. So they give me all these different options to go. I start calling around. Nobody could take me. I finally, I'm calling around. Nobody can take me in Philly. I just start driving to places. Everybody was like, nah, we can't do an inspection for you because you're registered in New Jersey. I'm like, yeah, I know that. But Uber is not accepting this, right? So I'm driving around. That's one day wasted. This was like for like a whole almost week, because like, yeah. But that's one day wasted. 1 or 2 days actually, because I'm arguing with Uber back and forth because I keep trying to upload the John. Nothing's working. So next couple of days, I go to Jersey. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just find a place that I can get my car inspected in Jersey, right? I'm gonna pay for something, whatever. First, I go to the inspection place for them to tell me, no, we don't inspect Teslas. I know you don't, but I still had to come and check because they're telling me, swearing up and down, oh, you can just go get a safety emissions test. But they're not going to, my car doesn't have emissions. So why would they give me a safety emissions test? Uber is stupid, bro. I'm like, I make good money with them, but their customer service is so stupid. Like, I'm getting angry again just thinking about this stuff, but I'm trying to get through it. So yeah, I'm in Jersey. Go to the state inspection place. They don't give me an inspection. Find the Pep Boys. They're like, oh, we do Uber inspections. So I'm like, yeah, I got a Tesla. I need the Uber inspection so I can get back to working. They give me their Uber inspection. That costs like $30. Why did they wind up giving me a paper that was like very, very similar to the paper that Uber used to take, right? So they gave me that, plus like they gave me, it was like a web file or a web receipt of like the full John. So I try to upload first the paper that they gave me, handed me. They don't accept that. Then I try to upload the full inspection, like my tires, pictures of my tires, all that stuff. All that safety inspection stuff, full inspection. They don't accept that. So then now I'm scrambling, yo. I'm spiraling because I'm like, yo, how can I get back on? Like, at this point, I'm out of work like 2-3 days, and I just don't know what I'm supposed to do because it's like, yo, they're not accepting this any legitimate way at all, right? So then I call some of my like Uber people that I know that drive for Uber, right? They give me some suggestions. This one dude I seen him at a Wawa. I forget his name. I think his name was like Big, not Big, but his name was like E or something. I don't know. Something. I see him at a Wawa. He has a New York license plate, right? But he also has a Philadelphia and a New York inspection sticker on his window. So I'm like, all right, bet this is the person to talk to. I go talk to him. He like, oh yeah, he give me this number. He like, yeah, go to this. What was it? I think it was a Pep Boys. It was a Pep Boys far, far in like Warminster, PA, right? Like far as hell. Not super far, but it's like 45 minutes out from Philly, right? So I wind up going there. I go there and I called them first, and they're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, we do the Uber inspections. We can get you the sticker here. You said your car is registered in Jersey, right? Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." He kept asking me though. He was like, "Is it a Hertz car?" And I'm like, I just was like, "Yeah, whatever." Like, "Yeah, it's a Hertz car." He was like, "Okay, cool." So I get there, and he's asking me for like some Hertz code, right? It's like, so apparently Hertz is the only loophole that you can get a car registered like across state lines is if it's through Hertz. I don't know. They got like some type of code or something. Cause he kept asking me for this Hertz code. I'm like, bro, I don't have no Hertz code. He was like, that's not a rental. He was like, I'm like, nah, I bought this car from Hertz. So like, yeah, it's a Hertz car, but I didn't buy the car from Hertz. But I'm just saying it to, try to get him to do my inspection. He like, oh nah, we can only do the inspection on the rentals because of some law or something. So bro, now I'm like super, super spiraling, right? Like, I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm just like, oh, and I'm sorry. I left the Pet Boys. I didn't tell y'all. I left the Pet Boys because he told me it was going to be like 4 hours. So it's like, there was a Wawa like 3.3 miles up the street. So I'm walking to the Wawa, about to get to the Wawa. He calls me on the phone like, oh yeah, and that's the conversation we just have about the Hertz car and everything. So now I'm spiraling, bro. I don't know what I'm about to do. And like I tried every legal route. I'm like, at this point, I'm about to just change all my stuff over to Philly stuff so I can just get back to making some bread. You feel me? Because I done been out of work now. At that point, it had been like 4 days. I'm like, dog, I need to start making some money. It was rent week coming up. Like, I was just spiraling. I'm walking back to go get my car. And listen, this had to be God, bro. This had to be God because I'm walking back. I see a blue Tesla, Philly plates. I'm like, oh man, I need my car registered, inspected 825. Sticker 825. I'm like, oh dog, do I do it? Like, yo, I don't have any other choice. So, quick pick, upload it. I'm like, what I got to lose? Accept it. Like, what is that, bro? That's crazy, right? Like, I had to go through all of that. And y'all made me do some like, I don't know if that's not illegal. I don't think technically. I don't know, but it might be a little immoral. But yeah, that's y'all fault. I tried so hard to do this the legal way because y'all was trying like, I don't know. Am I snitching on myself? Nah, this is all jokes though. This is jokes. This ain't real. Yeah. But nah, for real though. So Uber, I don't know why they so stupid, but they are. And yeah, luckily now I done finally got back on Lyft, and that's a whole long story with that too. Like, I got kicked off of Lyft because I don't know if I told y'all on here before, but I got kicked off of Lyft because they said some drunk couple said that I like spit on them or something. I ain't spit on them. We didn't get in an argument, but I ain't spit on them. And I'm like, that was like 2 whole years ago. Actually, 3 years ago, for real, for real. It was a while ago. And one day I was just like, I don't know, like I opened the Lyft app back up. And somehow I was able to get in contact with a person through like an actual person on Lyft. I don't know what I pushed, but I found a way and I got to talking to him. And I'm like, yo, I got banned off of this app for like 2 years for something that I never even did. I didn't even get to tell my side of the story. Y'all just completely banned me. And that's like, what is that? So long story short with that, yeah, I was able to talk to him. Then the safety team finally reached out to me, and then we talked. It was like, oh, we're gonna do an internal investigation, and da 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 da. And then yeah, I wound up getting back on Lyft, and I've been running it up on Lyft. Lyft has so many more like opportunities for you to make more money with than Uber, because Uber is just like the bare minimum. The surges don't be hitting on anything for real lately, but Lyft be having like, all right, we got a 10%, 20%, 30%, 40% bonus turbo hour. Oh, we got a $5 bonus hour every ride. You get $5 on top of it. Oh, we got a 40 ride, $80 challenge. Like, feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just like they just give you more opportunities to make money. So, and I don't know if that's because like their stock is plummeting or what, but I feel like Uber stock should be plummeting because they be trying to get people, yo. But that's the life of an entrepreneur. And this is how I make my bread. So I'm gonna keep making my bread that way until I figure something else out. But yeah. Nextly, kind of still in like the driving range, dog. If y'all driving Philly, bro, like, why are the speed bumps so disrespectful, dog? Like, the speed bumps be high as, like, it don't make sense how high these speed bumps are, dog. I scratch the bottom of my car up all the time, and it don't just be me. Like, if you look at the speed bumps as you're driving up on them, they all be scratched up because they way too high, bro. They like 3 feet high. Like, I really try to go over that joint super slow, and you just hear doom. Like, it's just punching in the middle of the bottom of my car. Like, I don't understand who made these speed bumps and why. It's like some areas have super 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 high ones, and then some has a real chill like nice ones. And it was like, all right, yeah, why? But like, y'all got different speed bump designers. Like, why these ones nice over here and these ones like literally like hills? Like, I'm driving up a hill. Like, dog, it's ridiculous. Like, I know I'm saying like a lot right now. Sorry, but it is extremely ridiculous how big these uh speed bumps are. Like, you can I said it again. But you can only, if you've driven in Philly, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't driven in Philly, you're like, shut up. You don't really care. But being in Philly right now, driving around, it is terrible. It's doing damage to so many people's cars, dog. Like, they're so big. It's ridiculous. I just had to tell y'all. That's a quick little tidbit. I hate them speed bumps. And I also hate the designer of the speed bumps because why you make them so big. And I guess I hate Philly Council too because why you approve them big ass speed bumps. Like, they're ridiculous. There's no reason that I should have to come to a complete stop for a speed bump. And as I'm going over it at 2 miles an hour, it's scraping the entire bottom of my car. There's no reason that should be happening. None. So, get it together. Shave them joints down. Something. Or, like, up in, like, deep north, I think, and some, like, or northwest, northeast or whatever, they got, like, the rubber. Yeah, the rubber ones. And it's, like, screws and stuff that they put in the ground with the rubber ones. Go back to them. Use them. Because these super mountain of potholes are not potholes. These super mountains of speed bumps are literally tearing up the bottom of my car. Like, I'm tired of it. That's enough driver talk. But yeah. No Princeton tonight. He's upstairs right now getting a bath. I'm shooting at night. It is October 8th. Yeah. But nextly, I've been thinking about this for a while now, and it's just like I don't really understand how it became this way, but I'm just giving y'all my thoughts on what I've been thinking. Shout out T-Roy. But why is pussy used as an insult? Like, and it should definitely be testicles or balls. Like, dog, just think about how sensitive, as a man, think how sensitive your balls are. One kick, ball tap, whatever, like one swift hit to the balls, your stomach is hurting for about 20 minutes. I don't think I've ever seen a girl get kicked or hit in her pussy and she killed over for 20, 30 minutes. They give birth out of there. Like, watching my wife give birth, pussies are strong as hell. Like, and then they just kind of go back. Like, they might rip or whatever from the birth, but they go back to what they're supposed to be. They take a beating, literally. You ever beat the pussy up? That happens. And then they still be good. You can't beat balls up. You cannot beat testicles up. You will be feeling like you're about to throw up. You are likely to throw up. So Where did that start? And it's like I'm trying to think of as to why pussy is used as an insult because it's like is it because it's like it's soft and delicate, but so are balls. Like okay, yeah, they're I guess harder if that makes sense, but no, you squeeze the balls too hard and you're again stomach hurting. So I like want to start a petition or something for us to stop calling people pussy and start calling motherfuckers testes. You fucking testy ass nigga. Like, I don't know if that hit as much as a pussy, but it's in theory, it doesn't really make sense because pussies are strong and they just, like I said, they take a beating. They literally can push humans out of their pussies. We can't, men can't give birth. Imagine a baby coming out of your dick and like coming from your balls and your dick. Like, come on. Yeah. You're listening to this cringing now, like, oh my God, that I couldn't even imagine. Exactly. I know y'all done seen the videos of the pregnancy pain simulators. And like level 1, 2, guys can't even stand it. Up to like level 12, women just standing there like, oh yeah, this is what cramps feel like. There is a complete difference. The insult should not be pussy, bro. Pussy is a very strong thing. And it's just what I gotta say about that. So yeah, I think I do want to start a petition. We gotta figure out a different way. Like, yeah, you testy ass nigga. I don't know if that hits as much as you pussy ass. You pussy ass nigga. Pussy ass motherfucker. Testy ass motherfucker. I don't know. Maybe it could catch on. But yeah. Pussy is way stronger than testicles. Period. Nextly, from last spot I was talking talked about the Cardi B and Offset stuff. It is being reported that Stefon Diggs is the alleged person that Cardi B slept with at 8 months pregnant. And um if you're Offset, how do you feel? Like I don't know. He said he don't want her, but then Cardi showed pictures or screenshots of him clearly still wanting her. Or maybe he can say like, oh nah, I was just horny and drunk or something, but I don't know. It seemed to me that he clearly still wants her. And she don't want him. But to me, Stefon Diggs is an upgrade from Offset. I still don't respect it because like, why are you doing that when you're pregnant? You couldn't, and then at 8 months at that, like, sis, you got another month, maybe a couple weeks if you come early. Like, what did you want him to knock you into labor or something? I'm like, what is that? That's crazy. At 8 months, having sex with another man that's not this child's father, crazy. But all that being said, I do kind of think Stefon Diggs is an upgrade. Like, let's just be real. Offset ain't have no like hit in a while. We do remember him from the Migos. He was like, they were a big deal. But Offset right now is just kind of like living off of being Offset from the Migos and Cardi's husband or ex-husband. You got Stefon Diggs, a premier wide receiver, like a top, I don't know, let's say 5 to 7 wide receiver in the league. Yeah, I would say millions of dollars. And I'm sure Offset got millions of dollars too, but it's like, do you got NFL player money though? Do you got top receiver NFL player money? I don't know. It could be an upgrade. Still, bottom of the barrel dirty shit to do it while you pregnant though. That's crazy. You literally could have waited like a month. Well, no. Damn. Because if you do wait, and you wait till the baby is here, then you gotta wait another month and a half until the 6 weeks is up. But apparently, listening to the Joe Budden podcast, almost nobody but me waits the 6 weeks because, like, yeah, I actually did wait the 6 weeks because I'm like, I don't want to infect you. Like, what the fuck? So, yeah. I just wanted to tell y'all that if y'all did not know, Stefon Diggs allegedly is the one that had sex with Cardi. Offset stomach hurt. I know it does. It got to. It has to. Like, I don't know. But I still believe they should be together. Offset and Cardi should just be together. Cardi, don't go be with Stefon Diggs and make him toxic. You're gonna mess up his game. He already complained a lot anyway. He don't need you adding to the fuel. Nextly, I gotta preface this by saying I do like this look because I'm a straight man. But I have to say it. The whole mini skirt with the whole entire butt out is one of the craziest fashion trends that has like ever become a thing. Like, I don't understand it. Like I said, I'm a straight man. I like to look at it. Of course, it's ass, and it's like wild ass in the world. Oh, look, a fat ass. You can look. I'm a man. I like to look at it, but like, I don't, and I'm sure most people, like, I'm sure a lot of men like to look at it. I'm sure there's women that like to look at it. But, like, really just thinking, like, y'all don't feel crazy, like, literally just bare assing every surface that you sitting on? Because the way it looked, like, from what I can tell, y'all got on thongs, and then all butt cheek is out. So, what, like, you're literally bare assing every surface you sit on. Raw dogging the entire atmosphere. Whatever is in the air is touching your butt. Like, that's crazy. That, like, how did that become a thing, yo? And who convinced all of these women to start dressing like that? Like I said, I like to look. But it has to be said, bro. It has to be said. That is crazy. Your whole entire ass is out right now. And then y'all be the same chicks that, because it don't be all the girls that wear them, but like the girls that be wearing them, I feel like it's, y'all be the same chicks that be like, oh, I'm not gonna poop in public or use the bathroom in public or something. Like, how does that even make sense? You won't sit on a public toilet, but you'll raw dog society. What the fuck is that? Because that's exactly what you're doing. Like, it don't make any sense. Great to look at. Great to look at when the ass is nice, because I've seen some very sloppy ones. I've seen some very, very nice ones. Being an Uber driver, you know, and a rideshare driver, especially when I drive at night, you see some really pretty women, and you see some what the hell. But yes, that's what sparked this, because a couple different girls, but one, like, I really noticed it. Dark skinned girl, ass, like, don't get me wrong, her ass was super fat, like very fat, and it wasn't like a sloppy fat neither. It was like a nice fat ass, and it's like, you can get that off. I ain't even gonna hold you, but still thinking about it, I got mad at first because when she got up, it's like the initial thought, I'm like, yo, she just had her whole bare ass on my seat. But then when she got out, I'm like, oh, that was a nice ass. But I'm like, your whole bare ass was just on my seat. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. Logic is winning here. Y'all need to stop that. It's a good look, but not a good look. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it at. I don't get it. I really don't. But nextly, we're gonna get into our celebrity arrests. Um, this week on celebrity arrest or this episode, whatever this segment, we got Reese Witherspoon up first. Now, if you don't remember Reese Witherspoon, she's an Academy Award winning actress and producer, famous for starring in Legally Blonde, Walk the Line, and Big Little Lies. So, yeah, the Legally Blonde lady, she got arrested? Yes. Her offense early in the morning on April 19th, 2013, Atlanta police pulled over a car driving in the wrong lane. The driver was Witherspoon's husband's film agent, Jim Toth, who was drunk as hell. An inebriated Witherspoon got out the car against the officer's orders and was put in handcuffs. Do you know my name? She said, drunk as shit, according to police report. You're about to find out who I am. Witherspoon was briefly jailed. She later pleaded no contest and was paid a small fine and court costs. So Reese Witherspoon got drunk as hell and yeah. Do you know who I am? You gonna find out. That's pretty much probably how she was talking. Drunk as hell. That kind of tracks though. She's a celebrity. She was drunk. You know, they be doing reckless stuff like that. I ain't too mad at Reese Witherspoon for that. But then we also got Macaulay Culkin. You know, Macaulay Culkin, the massive child star from the 90s, who played Kevin in the Home Alone series. His offense on September 17th, 2004, police pulled over Macaulay Culkin on an Oklahoma interstate and found marijuana, Xanax, and clozapam in his car. He was briefly jailed before posting bail. He later pled guilty, receiving a 1-year deferred sentence, and he also paid a $940 in court costs. So that boy Macaulay Culkin was getting fucked up because I don't even know what clozapam is. Clozapam. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't know what that is. Looking at the other two, marijuana and Xanax, probably was a downer. So I don't know. Maybe he needed help sleeping and everything. But yeah, so stay off the drugs, Macaulay. And you, Reese Witherspoon, slow down on the booze. All right. I'm pretty sure y'all learned y'all lessons. Nextly, hold on. Nextly, got to talk about some football real quick. Football recap. Real quick from just starting from the top of the last week, Thursday's game. I think I might have talked about that last episode, but the Bucks beat the Falcons. No, the Falcons beat the Bucks. Kirk Cousins threw for over 500 yards. That was a really good game. They beat them 36-30. The Jets and Vikings played. Aaron Rodgers shits the bed and winnable game. The Vikings won 23-17, and the Jets just fired their head coach, Robert Saleh, and named an interim head coach, the defensive coordinator. I forget his name, but yeah, that's that guy. The Bears and Panthers played. This was a Caleb Williams coming out party. Threw for 304 yards, 2 TDs, no turnovers, and they beat the Panthers 36-10. The Panthers just suck. It's not a Bryce Young or a quarterback problem. Is the Panthers just suck. So yeah. The Browns and Commanders. Jaden Daniels, he was balling. Hearing rumblings that he could definitely be Rookie of the Year right now. And as of right now, he could be in the MVP running. Deshaun Watson sucks ass. The Commanders beat them 36-13. The Dolphins beat the Patriots 15-10. They both ass right now. Nothing to really talk about there. The Jags finally get a win over the Colts 37-34. The Texans beat the Bills, making their losing streak 2 in a row right now, 23-20. The Ravens make a statement with an overtime win towards the Bengals, 41-38. Both teams was balling out. Lamar Jackson threw for 348 yards and 4 touchdowns, no turnovers. Derrick Henry, 15 touches for 92 yards and a touchdown. Joe Burrow, 392 yards, 5 touchdowns and an INT. Jamar Chase, 10 catches for 193 and 2 touchdowns. That might very well be game of the year. That was a really good game. Also, Bo Nix, he had a coming out party a little bit. They beat the Raiders 34-10. Bo Nix threw 206, 2 touchdowns, plus a rushing touchdown. Also, no turnovers, so that's good. Upset of the week was the Cardinals. They beat the 49ers 24-23. The Giants beat the Seahawks 29-20. I didn't watch that game. I don't know. But yeah. Packers beat Rams 24-19. Another upset for me, personal upset. The Cowboys beat us 20-17 despite Dak having 3 turnovers. I don't want to talk about it. And then the Chiefs beat the Saints 26-13. So there's your football recap and my top 5 of the week right now. New top 5 because it's a new week. At number 5, we got the Texans. They are 4-1. They are balling. It's an ugly 4-1, but they still 4-1. So got to give credit where it's due. They are number 5 this week. Number 4, Lions. They just came off of having a perfect game. What was that? Yeah. The Lions didn't play this week, but yeah, they just came off have a perfect game. They're also 4-1. They're looking good right now. They got a good running game. They got a good passing game, and they have a solid defense. Number 3, still standing strong at number 3, Ravens. Ravens just, like I just said, game of the year, statement win, 41-38, no turnovers. Lamar Jackson is him. He might be going on a 3rd MVP run. I don't know, but according to Stephen A., he said they might dock him because he got Derrick Henry in his backfield, which is stupid, but I don't know. Number 2, the Vikings. The Vikings are now also 5-0. They're 5-0, but they were shaky against them Jets, and they almost lost. So that's why they go from 1 to 2. They switch with the Chiefs, and the Chiefs is number 5 because with all these injuries, they still are somehow 5-0, still beating teams. Travis Kelce just came alive in his last game. Juju Smith-Schuster had a great game. Kareem Hunt, like, what is going on? They got all these old players just resurging over there. Like, what's happening? So they number 1. Got to be real. My Steelers left the top 5 because we shouldn't have lost to the bullshit Cowboys. I don't care. We shouldn't have lost to them. That was a very, 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 very winnable game, and we lost. But yeah. Nextly, it is time for Forgotten Artists. I don't know. This is the Forgotten Artists, but this is Forgotten Rappers part. Is it? Yeah, part 4. Part 4, because part 3 was the singers. So Forgotten Rappers part 4. We got Kurt Cobain's. I got this drink in my cup. Kurt Cobain. I done came to roll up. Hey, bro. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but I kind of feel like Kurt Cobain's had Drake's style before Drake. I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah. And I feel like Drake took the Kurt Cobain style, just ran with it and like upgraded it and renovated it and just, yeah. But Kurt Cobain's definitely had that banger with Drink in My Cup. Big banger. Kurt Cobain's, I remember you, brother. Asher Roth. I don't know if he had any other music other than the song I Love College, but I was in high school when the song came out, but we was all singing, man, I love college. I love drinking. Yeah, all of that stuff. Good, like, I guess it stood the test of time because it's like still like a frat song, I would think. But I'm also 30 now, so I don't know if they're still listening to that in college or in high school or whatever. But Asher Roth, I remember you, brother. Jaquan. Now, Jaquan, he might be, excuse me, he might be the biggest on this list right now. And he had a massive hit with everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. But and shout out to Sabuzi. He like redid that song in the country way. That's cool. But yeah, Jaquan definitely had a super banger with Tipsy. But he also had a hood classic with the song Hood Hop. I don't know. It's some drugs in that song because that song really hit. Like I think it has something to do with the growls. He's like, and I don't know what he be saying for real, but and I'm lying dirty, and I'm gonna keep it dirty, and I'm gonna leave it dirty until I'm gone dirty. So where they at dirty? So where they at dirty? And then in the background, it's some like. Go listen to Hood Hop, bro. It's a hood classic. It's a staple. That song hit. Jaquan, I remember you, brother. Then we got Dero. Listen, man, I liked Dero a lot in middle school. That ice cream paint. No, I wasn't in middle school. I was in high school, freshman year. Ice cream paint job, clean on the inside, cream on the out, cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Ice cream paint job. But yeah, I feel like once Wayne got on that beat and did the wash my shoes? I can like hear it in my head, but I can't think of the lyrics right now. But yeah, once Wayne got on that, we kind of really never heard from Dero again. And unfortunately, that was something that happened a good amount in the mid 2000s. If Wayne got on your beat, we kind of didn't hear from you anymore. But that was a really good song, and I think he did have some other stuff. But Dero, I remember you, brother. And last but not least, Cash Out. Another one that got Lil Wayne-ified. No ceilings, beat snatched again. But Smoking on Keisha, got a condo on my wrist, girl, I'm cashing out. Got a condo around my neck, girl, I'm cashing out. Stop playing, banger. If you wasn't there, you missed the time. That was really that work. But then again, Wayne got on that John, and you never really heard from Cash Out anymore. But Cash Out, I remember you, brother. I remember all of y'all. Good music, good contributions to the culture. Even you, Asheroff. But nextly, here's another little new topic I wanted to do, or a loose segment. It's called On the Cobb Activities. On the Cobb Activities. On the Cobb Activities. If you're not using your context clues, on the cob means corny. You are corny. This is some real corny stuff that y'all doing out here. So the two people on the cob activities today. Number one, Nicki Minaj. Why is Nicki Minaj on the cob activities? Because didn't even do no research about it, but I seen plenty of videos to confirm that happened. Safari is in her concert, in the crowd at her concert. She points Safari out in the crowd at her concert and then has security escort Safari out of her crowd at her concert and then bring her sexual registered offender husband out on stage and like boo love with him. Very weird, very not needed. Why did you do that? Very on the cob. On the cob, on the cob, on the cob. There was no need for you to do that, Nicki Minaj. None. Like, okay, you might not like him for whatever reason, and that's cool. But he's in the crowd, so I'm sure he's not like in the VIP section. So it looked like he paid for a ticket. And we all know that Safari had a big hand in your early success, helping you write and all of that stuff. So that is why You are in the on the cob activities segment today. And the next person, um, also didn't look this up. I just seen a couple videos about it. The Hawk Tour girl. I didn't even want to look up her name. She is trying to sue the guy. Excuse me. She is trying to sue the guy who taped her viral interview. Some guy hit him with that Hawk Tour. She's trying to sue that guy for ownership of the video. You are forever on the cob for that. What are you doing? That dude made you famous. Why are you what? Why are you trying first of all, you got famous. You got the podcast that is being pushed to the gods from whatever company you're is behind it. You got all of that. He got nothing. And now you're trying to take ownership of the video too. You're trying to sue him so he can't even post the original video anymore. On the cob forever. Hawk to a girl. You're corny. You are on the cob forever. Not letting you off. Nicki Minaj, you got a chance to get off because I like a good amount of your old catalog. And of your new stuff, the last album was fire. Not gonna lie, that last album was fire. But of the new stuff, I would say I like a good 65% of it. A little bit more than half. So I'm still a fan of Nicki Minaj on the music side. So she has a chance to get off the cob. But Hawk to a girl, you on the cob forever. And nextly, today in Black History, shooting on October 8th, famous civil rights leader was born today, Jesse Jackson, in 1941. Happy birthday, Jesse Jackson. And also, famous gospel singer CeCe Winans was born in 1964. Happy birthday, CeCe Winans. And lastly, little Black history fact. Kenyan ecologist Dr. Wangari Maathai becomes the first African woman to receive the Nobel Peace Prize for her contribution to sustainable development, democracy, and peace in 2004. Shout out to you, Dr. Wangari. Yes, that's today in Black history. So, nextly, we are back to the Facebook questions. I wanted to, more people started to comment on the last one. So I just pulled a couple of the funny ones that I thought were funny from the last one real quick. And then we also got a new Facebook question that I added today. So remember the last one was, where was the craziest place that you had sex? This girl, Megan, said in the hospital an hour after surgery in the bathroom. Megan, you are crazy and you too horny. Both of y'all horny as hell. What are you doing? Y'all are horny, nasty, bad people. That's crazy. Caven, he said on the Ben Franklin Bridge, and I had to pry a little bit more. He said while they was walking on the bridge. That's crazy. And just why? What you doing? This girl, Nasia, she says, a Popeye's bathroom. Don't judge me. My man was in the halfway house and I was working. That's the only way I could see him and get some. I'm judging you, but hey, get it how you live. In the Popeye's bathroom is crazy. I hope you got some food afterwards. My boy Chalk the God, he said in the Harrah's lobby. I had to pry with that one too. How did you do that in the lobby? He really ain't give me an answer. He just said they was both drunk and pulled it off. But in the lobby is crazy. There's cameras everywhere in a hotel lobby in AC. What are we doing? Tiffany said church and the Ferris wheel in AC and the bathroom of Blur nightclub and the New Jersey Transit bus. Tiff, you be going crazy, girl. Church is crazy. That's crazy. What are you doing? Go with Brianna. Y'all both going to hell with gasoline draws on. On the Ferris wheel, that seems like a vibe. That definitely seems like a vibe, depending on the time of day, depending on who got on the Ferris wheel in front of you, and I guess behind you too. And then bathroom at a club. I mean, that happens. The transit bus, though, that is absolutely crazy. Crazy as hell. What are you doing, Tiffany? Don't do that no more. Don't tell nobody that. No more. Um, Autumn, she said, I'm in the back seat while somebody was driving. Uh, the park, the Cooper River used to be my shit. Front porch of my two cribs on the side of somebody's crib. Autumn, you just like having sex outside, huh? You know, nasty. You make nasty. At the Cooper River, I don't know. That could kind of be a vibe, though. That is nice. Jordan said I had sex at like 3 cemeteries in New York. That's spooky booty. that's that's just spooky booty. That's crazy. Like scary ass. um, yeah. And then Wildcard, my boy Wildcard, he said out southwest on the roof of K Laundry when it first opened in like '07. And that was very specific, but I don't know exactly where that's at. And that's crazy. And I just really want to know, how did you get up there? Like what and what struck in your mind for you to be like, nah, let's get on the roof and fuck. Like, I guess cool, yeah, but why the roof of a laundromat? Why not like the roof of McDonald's or the roof of, I don't know, the Leocore Center? Then that would have been the most epic one. But yeah. So for the new Facebook question, I posted, what's the worst thing that an ex did to you? And I talked about mine, but a real quick synopsis. This is what I posted. So I had this one ex that infiltrated my family, and I had to regularly see her for up to 2 years of us breaking up. And then when we initially broke up, she kicked the door in of the apartment, stole all my clothes, and threw them out. If y'all been listening to this podcast from the beginning and all the, if y'all listen to the 66 episodes, you know who I'm talking about when I was talking about that person. But so my boy Joseph, he said, lie and say she was pregnant, stole my stepmom's phone, and tried to get me locked up for something after I broke up with her. Joseph, she was crazy, bro, and you dodged a bullet. That is ridiculous. This lie and say she was pregnant. That's like, I've heard that before. But what's she stealing your mom's phone for? Yeah, I don't know. This one, Jaleesa, she had a traumatic one. Stalked me. Guy came inside my job, walked around the store looking at our daily schedules that were posted in departments to see what time I was getting off. Initially, when I saw him, I was just like, hey, what's up? What are you doing here? He left out of the store in like 20 minutes after being there. Then when I clocked out and was getting ready to leave out the door, I realized he had parked his car next to mine, but on a slant, so I couldn't get in my driver's door without damaging my car. Crazy thing is, he sat out there for over 4 or 5 hours waiting for me to get off. I had to get another store employee to walk me out and get him to leave. Jeez. That's crazy. I'm glad you got away from him, Jaleesa, because yeah, that was deep. Some of these are deep and some of these are kind of funny, but yeah, that was a deep one. Kyle, my boy Kyle said, I gave her a pass to cheat, so and so I could use that to break up with her, and she actually used it to fuck my homie. That is crazy. Like, my boy tried to put her in check, and she said, checkmate. Like, no. Get away from that lady. She is devious. We don't like her at all. We don't accept her. Brianna said, threatened to blow my house up with my kids inside. I never went to the police station so fast for that restraining order. I ran because I believed he's crazy enough to actually do it. Who do y'all be dealing with? That, like, what? Blowing up your house with the kids inside? Put that nigga under the jail. What's happening? Zanaya said, bought me a new car, paid for me to go outside with my friends, literally watch me get dressed, only to later that night sit outside of the bar and watch me leave. Mind you, I had other lives in the car. This boy is literally banging the mess out of us. Excuse me, that was a little mosquito that was flying around. I got him. He's banging the mess out of us, trying to run us off the road and everything. So I goes and stay at my granny crib. Why the fuck did this fool come climbing through my granny window? Bro, y'all be messing with stone cold villains, bro. Like, that nigga's a villain. Listen, like, that whole story just sounds like a villain origin. Like, that is his origin story right there. You are the no, not even you the reason, but like whatever happened, but y'all be messing with villains. That is a criminal. What the fuck? Like, oh my goodness. My boy Jimmy said, took the stand at my trial and testified against me. Plus one time, some demented lady and her sister broke in my mom's crib and cut up mine and my friend and all my friends' clothes. Like hundreds of shirts and jeans. Every single item we had there. Had to take all day to finish that shit. Yeah. Bro, women be crazy sometimes. And it's like, I was just talking about the men being stone cold criminals. Women be criminal masterminds sometimes, bro. Like, yeah. Like, what is you doing? And first of all, why is you snitching? Why is you snitching on me? What the fuck? You snitching on me for real? You really at the stand to testify on me, bro? Bro, you made her mad as hell. I don't know what you did to her. Something. You had to make her mad as shit for her to be up there to snitch on you, bro. That's crazy. Excuse me. This girl named, I think it's Tan, I don't know, THANH. I think she's Asian. But yeah. She said, after calling me 32 times while I was in the shower, I've had enough of being accused of cheating. I broke it off, only to see him in my backyard trying to hang himself on my tree after 9 p.m. I watched as the tree branch snapped and he fell. That's not funny, but that's like hilarious. Like, what you mean? The tree branch snapped. The tree branch snapped. That's crazy. I would be sitting there in my window just like, what are you doing? Like, damn, that's crazy. But nah, niggas be crazy, bro. Mentally off they rocker. Angela, my wife, she participated on this one. She said, I got one ex who stole weed and money from me after we broke up because he swore I smelled like a condom and I had to be cheating. Definitely was not cheating, but he also was bit of a druggie looking back on it. Yeah, baby, you dodged the bullet with that one. What the hell? And then she also said a different ex and I broke up. He was in LA for a trip for like a week after staying at my apartment just the night before leaving. When we was talking to get back together, then his ex-girl, still not sure exactly who she was, called me saying they was back together, so I backed all the way off. Damn, babe. Yeah, nah. Well, listen. Both of our ex stories, we glad they happened because now we together. So we good. Damn, yeah. I got a few more. I'm going to just do like two more because I got a lot of these. My boy Miguel, he said, cheated on me at a concert I paid for. Funded her whole weekend out west because she just needed a pick-me-up. Wasn't feeling Bryson Tiller yet. I should have went though. Brother was living out there and was actually at the concert. Called me like, yo, your bitch. His brother was living out there and was actually at the concert. Called me like, yo, your bitch is wildin'. I said, I need proof, little bro. The proof was unbearable to witness. She was indeed wildin'. Trap Soul had her open. Hey, bro, you dodged. You dodged it. It was an expensive bullet, but you dodged the bullet. You had to pay to dodge it, but you dodged it. You didn't want that. That wasn't long term, bro. That wasn't long term. You ain't want that. You did not want that. Actually, no. I'm gonna do three more. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do my girl. I'm gonna do Sydney's, and then I'm gonna do Emily's. So Sydney said, "Excuse me, man. I have some stories. We're not even going to talk about my BD. I'll tell another one. And this dude wasn't even my ex, just somebody that was messing around. Anyway, I was messing with this guy literally a few weeks maybe. He gets locked up, asks me to hold him down. I say no. He gets out and flattens my tires, then tilts my oil pan so my oil was spilling out while driving. Then after all of that, he told me him and his sisters was coming to jump me. So me and my cousins had a cookout waiting on my porch. The creep texted me and said he saw me outside with some guys, my cousins, and never showed up. Who do y'all be dealing with, dog? First of all, that nigga is a maniacal mastermind too. How tilting the oil pan is crazy work, bro. That's absolutely crazy because that's something you don't want it to happen right then and there. You want it to just incrementally keep getting worse. Like that is maniacal, devious, and just like you are a psychopath. What is wrong with the people y'all be dealing with? That's crazy, dog. I thought my stuff was bad. Oh no, I gotta read Autumn's too because hers is crazy. She said, stole some rent money for the tree, straight fiend out. Same nigga broke in my safe. I had my tree in because he ain't smoke all day. Fucked up my apartment, put holes in my wall. This same dude, and all this has happened, like she said it happened within a year. This same dude fucking tried to sell everything out of her apartment when she said she was leaving, and also tried to sublease the living room. Subleasing the living room is like, what the fuck is that? I have never heard of that. Subleasing the living room? That's crazy as shit. Like, I'm asking. Who do y'all be dealing with? I have never once in my mind have I ever thought I'm gonna rent out my living room to a motherfucker that's living on that's looking on Craigslist. People are just, I don't know. You can't put nothing past people because what the fuck is that? And then the last one, Emily, she said this one time my ex hid in my trunk and followed me on my way to pick up weed because he thought I was cheating on him. He texted me while I was driving and said, I'm in your trunk. So I pulled over onto the White Horse Pike and popped my trunk, and sure enough, that motherfucker was right in there. I left him on the side of the highway and called his mom to come get his ass. Also, the same ex stole my dog, all my furniture, and flushed all my IBS meds after we broke up. Oh, the joys of young love. That nigga is crazy. He wanted you to be shitty as hell. Flushing the IBS meds? That is devious, nefarious work, bro. What the fuck? He wanted you to be shitty as hell. That's crazy. I don't mean to laugh, but that's wild. And then being in the trunk, like y'all, not even y'all. No, yeah, y'all. Everybody who commented, and there was more, but those was just the best one that I picked. But yeah, that is a lot. Who do y'all be dating for real? Like, I thought mine was bad. Those was crazy, yo. Those were crazy. Oh, my God. And then nextly, our last segment of the day is a quick current event. Moose on the loose in New Hampshire. Police and firefighters in New Hampshire responded to an unusual call last Thursday morning, this Thursday morning that just passed. A moose was trapped in a backyard swimming pool. A video shot by police officers shows rescuers removing a pool covering after arriving at the home around 8:45 a.m. to reveal a full-grown adult moose standing in the water. After the cover was removed, the moose strolled out of the shallow end of the pool and headed into the wooded area next to the home. Bedford Police Chief Daniel Dougherty said in a statement that no people or animals were harmed. I want to remind residents that moose can be... What is... Moose plural is moose? I guess so. I want to remind residents that moose can be very dangerous animals due to their size, and we appreciate that residents called us this morning to assist them with the situation, Dougherty said. Now, bro, you saying all the politically correct things, but like, if that moose started going crazy, what was you going to do? I mean, I guess you could have shot it, but if you wasn't going to shoot it, that moose was going to trample you, bro. What are you talking about? You just lucky that moose didn't want no smoke with y'all. And just trotted back into the wooded area. It just wanted to take a little dip. You lucky. Because if it wanted to, that moose would have fucked y'all up. Stop playing with that moose, dog. And, so that's the end of the pod. We're at the end of the pod. Got to give you guys the song of the day. Song of the day. Song of the day. Song of the day. It's a song of the day. The song of the day is MGN again by me. HeIsMellowD, of course. I made the beat and all of that good stuff. It's MGN again because, I want more people to hear the song that haven't heard the song yet. Go listen to it. It's great. I love it. I think you should love it. If you don't love it, I don't know. Your feet stink. But, so we at the end of the pod. I just want to say I ain't shit yet, but I will be later in life. So come on and join the I'ma Shut Up family, and everything's going to be quite all right. Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, retweet, repost, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell everybody about this podcast so this podcast can grow. I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours, little bitch.
Did you see it? Yeah, I saw it.
No, wait a minute. I got money.
Mellow made it.
Yeah. Well, alright. Smoke well, stay mellow. I wasn't born rich, but I learned how to get it. I'ma stack it up and flip it. Never slipping on my pivot. Big mellow. I'm just a money getting nigga. Listen, I will never lie on my dick.
No, sir.
That's some fuckboy shit. That ain't in my DNA. And I will never lie to my bitch.
No, sir.
She don't take no shit. She is not a CNA. Call me Nate, dog, bitch. Smoking weed like every day.
Well, alright.
My daddy was a player and he taught me the game. My Tessie kinda dirty, but I drive it anyway. Autopilot driving while I'm on the speedway. Look, I'm shining, but I'm protected like Bliss Stack. She running from the dick. She asks you, is it in yet? Keeps me a freak who love getting her lips wet. And she call me bro cause she don't care about incest. I do it all, fuck a handout. Back in first grade, all my teachers knew I was a standout. Messing with my money is how you become a man down. Didn't know what I was doing, figured out my plan now. Yeah. Well, alright. Smoke well, stay mellow. I wasn't born rich, but I learned how to get it. I'ma stack it up and flip it. Never slipping on my pivot. I'm just a money getting nigga. I was 16 when I first tried lean, but I really didn't like it cause it put me to sleep. Look, senior year, I quit the football team. Fuck making some tackles, a nigga wanted the cream. And the handout for me was the harder way. But I turned all my pennies into dollars. I had to regroup and figure out a smarter way. Look, now it's is really on go. Got that thing on me, so don't try no shit, cause I wouldn't lose sleep to see you go. Look, I slide in this bitch like I'm home and I'm safe. Look, back in the days, I was stretching the eighth. Look, long way to go to $1 million in the safe, but I'm damn sure much further from that minimum wage, yeah. Yeah. Well, alright. Smoke well, stay mellow. I wasn't born rich, but I learned how to get it. I'ma stack it up and flip it. Never slipping on my pivot. Yeah, I'm just a money getting nigga. Yeah, HeIsMellowD, the drippy hippie, the local stoner.